Here's somebody who will forever be linked to Jay Dilla. You guys are both from Detroit, one of the greatest beat makers that we have come to know.
Yeah.
Briefly take us back to how you guys first met.
I met Jay. I was working at the record shop at Street Corner Music, 13 miles Southfield.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he walked in, a little fresh dressed motherfucker, clean as hell, digging through the records, and he would go to the back and at the listening station, put a record on, some wild shit. He would like take the headphones off, and it was some shit happening. He would take the headphones off, kind of zone out for a minute, you know, come to later understand that he just made the beat in that moment. You know what I mean?
Right.
And yeah, we linked up after work, chopped it up, went out to his car, he put the tape in, and it was poof, off to the races. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a big homie, man.
After he passed away, was there anything that you learned throughout your relationship with him? If there was one thing that you could take from that situation?
Oh man, I wish we could have had more time towards the end. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm grateful to have been able to come kick it with him when he was in the hospital. I put some work in on him. You know, brought a whole bunch of music, playing music, kicking it, catching up, giving some records and shit. It's just it's just a blessing to be in the situation. You know what I mean? It was very innocent back then. I was a cat who had a platform to play music, and the stars aligned, and I heard that shit, and I force fed motherfuckers that shit until I didn't feel like it no more. You know what I mean?
Right. It's now
super selfish. I'm very selfish.
Nothing wrong with that. It's now 2020. What do you think about the state of hip hop right now?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. There's more heat out here probably than there ever has been before. But there's probably more trash as well. You know what I mean?
Right.
And yeah, it's not as balanced as it was when we were. It's just as available. You know what I mean? The great shit is just as available. But as far as like terrestrial spins and actual FM radio, it's just a way different thing than it used to be. There used to be balance. You would hear some hip hop shit on the radio sometimes. And now that shit is just like songs with like 12 words in the entire song.
Right.
I literally heard a song. It was like there are not more than 12 words in this song. He was just saying them over and over again. It sounds like he just got in an accident or something. It is what it is. It ain't for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not hemming and hawing and yelling at that shit. You know, it's for the kids. Let them have that shit. Right. I don't like when I see grown-ass men partying to that shit. That's just kind of corny. Right. Like, dog, you're 50. The fuck are you doing right now? You're doing the dances and shit.
Right.
Man. Chill out.
Seem like a family man. What is a typical day like for house shoes outside of hip hop when you're not producing, DJing? What's a typical day like for you?
Oh shit! Tomorrow I go pick my kids up from school, and we're gonna build a fort. You know what I mean? We're gonna have some ice cream, get some pizza. I gotta go to the store to get a month's worth of food. Just in case this coronavirus shuts everything down in the next 12 minutes, you know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, ain't nothing like that. That's the highlight of my shit. Picking the kids up and seeing my fucking children, They live with their mama. So I only see them a couple weekends a month.
I see.
So it's frustrating and incredible at the same time. You know what I mean?
Was that the reason for the move to LA?
No, they were created out here.
Okay.
Like, all the work was done in LA.
Okay.
We had all the fun in Detroit. We were just fucking around, man. That's crazy shit. Like, all that history and all them stories and tales and the legends of Detroit. Motherfuckers weren't out. They weren't like, yo, man, we're about to do this shit and change the motherfucking world. We were just doing it. You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers like making beats. Motherfuckers like rapping. We had I'm very grateful for the space we had on Friday nights at St. Andrews for so long, because that was a great venue for us to all experience that shit. But like I said, man, we was just fucking high and drunk and fucking loving this rap shit.
Right.
There was no like intent behind it. You know what I'm saying?
At this point in your career, do you think you've accomplished what you set out to do?
Oh, way beyond. Absolutely. Yeah, I done put out like 70 records in the last 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think any other motherfucker in this circle of music that I fuck with has done that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing the work, head down doing the work. I put my head up sometimes, talk a little shit, put it back down, get back to work. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
What's next for House Shoes?
Same shit. Simple man, simple life. You know what I mean? Just keep putting these fucking records out. Got like 5 records in the oven right now. I got some test presses for this Mo Dirty Dirt Beats album. It's gonna be coming out in the spring. I gotta quality control, make sure it sounds right. Put that shit back in the oven, and we got a fucking record in a couple months. It's super casual, yo. Like, it's no strategy.
Right.
When the record's done, artwork's done, it goes in the oven. And then we got a record. And then the next one. And then the next one.
Is that the method behind your creative process?
Yeah,
You have
man.
a method?
It's just casual. Like I said, when I hear it, oh, that shit is crazy. Fucking Mike and Keys want to do it. We're about to do a record. You know what I mean? I went over their studio after Nip passed. Fucking sitting in Nipsey's chair and shit. That shit was crazy. And the first thing that Mike said to me was, how do we get an instrumental record on street corner music? And I'm like, bro, you just did that. That's how you do it. You
Was
know
that
what I mean?
hence the
So I got
post you had
a
on?
bunch of batches, you know what I mean? I got a bunch of batches already. We put it together.
Cool.
Yeah.
Anything you wanted to leave the listeners?
Use your words, man. Speak up and wash your fucking hands. Don't touch your eyes, your ears, or your mouth. Get some Purell in this motherfucker. It's about to get crazy. Support street corner music and support motherfuckers doing this shit the right way and for the right things. I like to say I do all the right things for all the right reasons. You know what I mean? And use your words and stop being so goddamn sensitive. You know what I mean? Go watch some Bill Burr shit. I fucking love that man. StreetCornerSCM.com. I deaded my Twitter. Finally, I'm sorry. I feel like I quit smoking cigarettes type shit.
Is that
You know what I
toxic,
mean?
huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's fun and shit. It's just too much time. It's too much looking at your shit to see what the fuck people are talking about. You don't even know.
Right.
It's not a priority. It should not be a fucking priority. Looking at your phone and you're not making a phone call or sending an email should not be a fucking priority. You know what I mean? Street Corner SCM on Twitter still. There is a business account still. Street Corner SCM on Instagram. Magic is the radio show every Wednesday on Mixcloud/House Shoes. I just had Sick Jack and Psycho Rum over here yesterday playing some crazy 45s. Always a bunch of dope music on Wednesdays. What else? Start writing this book soon.
What's the book about?
Fucking house shoes.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
And we're going to have a movie to
I
go
had
with
some
it?
shit that didn't happen this last year that's just like, okay, this is ridiculous. We gotta tell the story now.
Can we get a movie to go with it?
Oh, I'm with it.
And who would play you if you had a choice?
DiCaprio. Yeah, it would be like, yeah, or Brad Pitt.
I can see it.
Or maybe Bill Murray.
Yeah.
That'd be fire. He could be the old house shoes. The old man telling the story.
Did you want to kind of get into what happened in the past year?
Oh, no, you gotta wait for the book.
Okay.
Well, I told this shit a couple times, but, you know, I said some shit on Twitter about Trump and red hats and firing on motherfuckers. And a lot of people don't understand that firing on somebody means punch them in their face. As I had to tell Major Crimes, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, and the Secret Service.
Oh, wow.
In this room. It was so fun, bro. It was the greatest. That's the greatest shit. Outside of my children and putting records out, that's the greatest single-handed experience I ever had in my life.
Wow.
It was fun, you know what I mean?
Right.
I was upset and I blacked out. That's why I got to get rid of that Twitter. Even when I count to 20 sometimes, it's not long enough. And there's a lot of dumb shit. That's why I cut it off. It's just too much exposure to too much dumb shit. Time is fucking precious, man. We ain't gonna be here forever.
Right.
Motherfuckers are spending their entire day looking at what other people are doing, what other people are saying. What the fuck are you saying and doing now? You know what I mean?
Right. That's facts.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time.
I appreciate it, brother.
Thanks for inviting me over.
Rainy day.
Yes,
we got
sir.
that rare LA rainy day. You know what I mean?
Be on the lookout for house shoes. I am the journalist Sin-seer. And until next time, peace.